Hi guys, my name is Megan, and today I've got some of the books that have made me cry recently for you. Alright, so today we're talking all about some of the books that have made me tear up or cry. Like, this is by far not a complete list, but these are the ones that come to mind as ones that have made me recently cry, so let's go ahead and just dive right in. Alright, so first up is going to be The Nightmare Before Christmas and Go Luck Yourself. Both of these are fantastic. I believe they're marketed wrong. They're definitely very political romances. So the first one is following Cole, who is the Crown Prince of Christmas, and his dad is pressuring him into a fake contest with Hex, who is the Crown Prince of Halloween, for both of them to be in competition to get the hand in marriage of the Princess of Easter, who is Iris and is Cole's best friend. None of the three of them want this, and Cole and Hex kind of fall in love as they're all three trying to figure out a way to get around this, and it's dealing with the commodification of Christmas, the commercialization of holidays, and it's all three of them trying to figure out how to bring joy back into the holidays and bring joy to the masses. The romance in this just got me because it's these two people that are just trying to make sense of what life has thrown at them and like trying to deal with the political mess that they're in. And Go Luck Yourself is following Chris, who is the younger brother of Cole, and it's him trying to figure out how St. Patrick's Day is stealing magic from Christmas and trying to get it back, but also like falling in love with the Prince of St. Patrick's Day. And both of these romances just got me in the feels because it's just so much angst and slow building of a relationship. Both are fantastic. I would highly recommend them. Next up is The Flowered Blade. This was so unexpectedly sweet. So this is a trans autistic elf prince who is kidnapped by the orc chief to force his dad to give the orcs their independence and also stop taxing their goods and stop making it so they can't trade with people. So this one does lean a little bit heavy into the politics, but also, so it's very much opposites attract. And this one is a very slow building romance because it starts off, elf prince being kidnapped. Neither of them wanted anything to do with each other, but then being stuck together as they are journeying back to the orc village. And it's a very slow build of a romance, and there's a lot of angst, but also like the romance is just, it's right there, and it's just the way that they fall in love just got me. So this is what you should read if you're looking for just like all the angsty feels. Next up, this one shouldn't be any surprise to anybody, but it's The Sunshine Court and The Golden Raven. There's so much angst in this, but there's also a lot of healing in this for Jean Moreau, who these books follow as he is coming out of a cult-like situation and meeting his new team and needing to play the sport that he loves without being injured. It's a very slow-going healing journey, but like, they are healing, and it just, if you've read the All for the Game books, you know how dark they get, and just to see the light at the end of the tunnel for John is fantastic. Next up I have Shipwrecked. This is like the celebrity romance that you didn't know that you needed. This is following two plus-size actors as they are wrapping up a show that they've spent 6 years filming, and their characters have a love arc, and these two had a not-so-great meet-cute. So they had a one-night stand and then figured out that they were working together and had a not-so-great meet-cute at the studio, and from there it was kind of, we are going to be professionals, but I don't like you. And then that slowly turned into them falling in love over the course of 6 years, but not wanting to do anything about it because they didn't want to ruin their working relationship, and then falling in love on a press tour, and like just the fact that it's two plus-size leads falling in love and having a happily ever after. Fantastic, 100% no notes. I cried my eyes out at the end of this. And then the last one I have is Halo. This is a little bit of a gay Pretty Woman retelling. So this is following Victor, who is ending his engagement to his fiance because he found her cheating. He decides to go on what would have been their honeymoon by himself, and he ends up getting into the wrong car as he's waiting for his car service to pick him up to go on one of the things that he had booked for this what would have been their honeymoon. Oliver is a sex worker who was there to meet a client, and neither of them really know what's going on, but they're like, okay. They go do this event and figure out, Oliver's the sex worker. Victor was not supposed to be the person he was meeting, and they still kind of end up hanging out through Victor's entire time that he's there for his honeymoon, and it's so sweet. Like, this is the way to do a romance of like strangers to lovers. This was so sweet, and I just wanted to curl up in the pages and just cry because these two were so sweet. This does have a lot of disability rep, it's got sex worker rep, and there's a lot of healing involved in them having this relationship and then taking a break, and both of them having a time to themselves to figure out if they actually really want a relationship to work, and coming back together and realizing that, yeah, this is my person. It just had me in tears, the whole book. One that I would highly recommend. Those are some of the books that have recently made me cry. What's a book that has made you cry recently? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.